tourists, yes, I'm out again, back out on the fields, back up here on permission number 3. It's April the 3rd, it's my usual Saturday. It's the first time I've been out since Christmas. Well, I say since Christmas, since yesterday. They announced at the beginning of this week, it was last Monday, I was watching the local news and they said there was no restrictions on travel. So, which was the main thing which was stopping me from coming up here. It's not far from my home, permission number 3, but not technically in my village or town. And I couldn't avoid that. I didn't want to disrupt that rule, but now they've announced this week, eventually there is no restrictions on travel. I think it might have been one of the government representatives, one of the government people said that we can now travel, if you chose to do so, to travel hours to the seaside if you wanted to. One of them said something like that. So there's no restrictions on me coming here now. Like I said, it's not far from my home, but it's not technically in the same village where I live, so that's what's been stopping me. But I'm now back up here again. I must apologise of the video that you are about to see, if you manage to stick it to the very end, is quite a long one, but it's 2 days really put together, yesterday and today. So we'll see what we get. I know I had some quite nice finds yesterday. The weather was a bit better yesterday. It's a bit cloudy today, but never mind, the sun might come out. But we'll see what we get. I'm eager to get back on the fields, obviously. The crop is coming up now. Some fields are a bit more grown up than others, and I will try and go over a few. I was over a couple of other fields, just over there really. But anyway, let's get on with it and we'll see what we get today. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our first find and it's a nice one. I haven't looked at it properly. You can see where it's come from, down in my coil there. And it's that, look at that. Obviously it looks like a hammered coin. It's a nice decent sized one. It looks like it's in one piece. Lovely. Let's have a closer look. It's still in the dirt. Typically I saw that side first, and then I saw a thin edge, and I thought, oh yes. How about that for a first find yet again? Lovely. Now I'm guessing that it's a Lizzie. It looks like a It's a nice decent sized one, like I say, and it's got a bit of a love token sort of bent shape to it, but that might just be natural in the ground. Anyway, I'll give this a better clean up. I'll have a closer look and I'll get back to you with what I found out. That's brilliant. Yes, here we go, folks. I can see Regina round the outside edge here, and you've got a centre mark at the top, and then it starts E-L-I-Z. Elizabeth will be coming round this side. So that's an Elizabeth I. It's a nice decent size hammer coin. Like I say, it looks like it's been bent into a love token shape, but that could be natural. And we have the shield on the back. Now I think it's at 17, just here. It looks like there's a 1 and a 7. Be 17 something, and I think I can see over this side as a 5. Brilliant. How about that? Lovely. Like I say, that's the first find as well. Let's carry on. We'll see what comes up next. Here we go, folks. Got another nice find here. I just turned it out down the ground. It gave me 81 in the ground, and when I got it out, how about that? Stuck in the dirt, we've got another hammered coin. Lovely. And we'll just see what this is. Oh yes, look at that. We can clearly see EDW around the side there. So that's an Edward. Brilliant. We've got another one. Lovely. It's in lovely condition, not been clipped. Very uniform sort of round coin, this one. Some of them, or a lot of them, can be very rough edged, either where they've been clipped or where they're broken. Brilliant. Let's carry on. Lovely. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Our next find is a tiny little, what looks like a little spindle whorl, but it's absolutely tiny. But I suppose, considering what they use spindle whorls for, and you know how they used them, I should imagine they had different sizes. This might have been a very small one on a smaller stick to spin thinner thread. That's possible, I suppose, but that's what that looks like. It looks like a very small little spindle whorl. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks. Just had another nice target here. It's come down here. We can see where the hole is now, just to the left of my spade there. And it's that, look. It's what looks like a nice, intact crotal bell. That's lovely. How about that? It is intact. So I look forward to getting the dirt out of this when I get home and seeing if it still rings. It should do. The little iron ball should still be in there. It's got vague decoration on it. Looks like it might be quite old, this one. Lovely. How about that? That's nice. Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. We've got our next target and we've done it again. But this time we've got ourselves a hammered cut half. Now you can just see going across the middle here, it looks like a voided long cross to me. Now my best guess on that, I know they do differ, but my best guess on that would be a Henry III. but I think, was it Richard or something came in around about that time? I'm not sure. But I know the voided short crosses are usually Henry II, and I think the voided long crosses like this one is possibly a Henry III, or if not somebody else, but I'm not sure, so I wouldn't like to bet my life on it. But there we go, we've done it again, so that's lovely. It's badly worn, this one, but there again, this is probably the oldest one I've had today. Lovely. Brilliant. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got ourselves another find, and it is another coin. I would guess that is probably maybe a George II. Could even be earlier than that. It's very sort of oddly misshapen. It does look a lot older than they are normally, the George III's. I can't see anything on it. Might be able to see something later once it's had a soak, but anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, here we go, we've got our next find, and it's quite a nice one yet again. It's come from just down the other side of my spade there. And it's that, look. Now, I've had a couple of these before on permission number 1, and it's the first time I've had something like this here. This is only the third one of these that I've found. Normally, or the last couple I found were really short like that. This one's got more of a pin on it, but that of course is a Saxon pin. That's lovely. Now yet again, that's really opened up positive thinking for this particular area that I'm on. It's the first time I've found something as nice as that here where I am. But like I say, I've had a couple of these in the past, but on my permission number 1. That's lovely. What a day I've had today. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on this area here and just see if anything else comes up. Bye for now. Here we go folks, we've got our next find, and we've got quite a nice little watch winder, quite well decorated this one. Lovely. Always like to see these. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Got another find, and I've got another watch winder. How about that? This one's a bit different. But I've got another one. Don't think I've ever had two in one day before. Anyway, that's nice. I am heading back towards my car now, so any finds I get after this will be on the way back. I've still got a way to go yet, so I might get something else. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go, folks. Yet again, I am on my way back to the car, but yet again I've had quite a nice find turn up, and it looks silver. How about that? Now, I've got no idea what this is. I thought it was a button at first, but it's got a clip or something just there, look. I thought it might have been a top to a cane, but no. I'm just going to give this a clean up so we can get a better look at it. But that is nice. How about that? Like I say, I'll give it a clean up and we'll see what we've got. Back in a moment. Yes, here we go, look. This is the best I can do out here in the field. But it's definitely got a clip there. I thought it might have been a salt or a pepper pot top at first, but there's no holes in it. So, what this is, I don't know. It does feel like silver. But doesn't that look nice? But what it is a clip there, look. As if it clipped onto something at one time. Maybe it's a fancy clothes fastener or something like that. Or is it a something you'd have on a shoe? Maybe it's a bit like a clog clasp. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got ourselves another nice find here. It's another coin and it's a silver one. And I do believe that's a George. Is it George III? That's lovely. It's quite small. It's about the same size as a modern day 10 pence. But I recognise George on there straight away, and that's a George III. Just looking for a date at the moment, but I can't. That's lovely. Like I say, it's quite badly worn, but let me just have a quick look, and I'll get back to you in a moment. Yes, here we go, folks. That is a George III silver shilling. I've just looked it up on the internet, and it is roughly around about the date 1816. So that's lovely. George III silver shilling. Brilliant. Let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Got another find, and it looks like we've got ourselves another very sort of crude spindle whorl. And it was very rough, that one, but it's definitely sort of shape of a spindle whorl. It just could be could have been knocking around in the field quite some time. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks. Got another interesting find here. It is a lump of lead, but it's that, like, it's a sort of a disc. It's quite big, quite heavy, it's quite thick. I think it's been chopped here, possibly through time, but it's got that on that. Now the only thing I can think of where I've seen something like that before is on some kind of pot mend, but if that is a pot mend, that's a very, very neat one. Usually they're a lot more crude than that, but that's the only thing I can think of, is that must have been a rough hole in something at one time, and this lead was probably poured into the bottom of something to block up the hole. But strange. If it's not a pot mend, I've never found a bit of lead like that before. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks. We had another nice little find here. It's another coin, and yes, it's another little hammered coin. But this one is tiny. It's obviously a little farthing. Now I should imagine, I would guess that that's possibly an Edward farthing. But as you can see on my finger, look, that is tiny. That's lovely. Of course it's always nice getting a hammered coin, but when you find one that's this small, it's lovely. Of course, because of their size, I have found a few farthings in the past with various different metal detectors over the years. That's great. It gave about 65 in the ground actually. You can see where it came from next to the coil there. Lovely. Anyway, we'll carry on. See what the next one is. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find, and it is another coin. It's another halfpenny, or I should say a halfpenny, and this one is a Gulielmus. Now you can see Gulielmus going around the outside there. But what's interesting about this, I think it's Gulielmus is a William, and this is around about the 1690s. More than likely about 1699, something like that. So this was really nice, and these usually come out with a bit of detail on, better than the Georges, the Georgia second and Georgia thirds. But anyway, you can just see the remains of a bust on there, and interestingly this one has been stamped. Now it's got two stamps this side of the coin, and you can see another one where it's been stamped on the other side. So what this meant, whether it was used as some kind of farmer's pay or farmer's token, maybe it was stamped, it was obviously stamped for some reason, probably trade or purchasing something for some reason. I have heard of coins being stamped before, so I'll have to try and look that up. But anyway, that's interesting. Another nice find. We'll carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find, and this is quite nice. It is a buckle, but I haven't had any nice old buckles for a while. I used to get a lot on permission number 1, but that's quite nice. Look, It's got that nice sort of decorative bit on the end. Still got the crossbar on it. There's no pin, of course, that would have long gone. And this flat end here, so I should imagine that could have been a spur buckle. One of the buckles on the side of a spur that would have clamped it round a boot or riding boot or something like that, I would guess. That's nice. Anyway, we'll see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. This is interesting. I just had practically a surface find here. I detected it with a detector. But look at that, it's quite light. And it definitely is metal. I thought it was a stone. But it looks like it's got another little stone stuck in it. It is definitely metal, so I'm wondering whether... could that be some type of bead? I'm not far from where I had the Saxon pin, so I'm wondering whether that might be some type of crude bead, but made out of metal. It's very light. I wonder. I'd have to look up beads, and I know normally they're glass and some, you know, that sort of material, but that's interesting. I've never found anything like that before. Let's carry on. Here we go, folks. This is another nice find. I've got another one. This one is in a bit better condition. I can't believe this. And that actually says on it, you can see the date. Is that 1813? Or is that... no, actually that looks like 1818. How about that? 1818, George the Third. And I'm guessing that would be another shilling. Lovely. That's brilliant. Let me see if I can find the other one in my bag. Yes, there we go. Look, and these are different size. So I'm pretty sure the one on the left is a shilling, and the one on the right, I'm not sure. That's brilliant. I never had two George Silvers in one day before. That's a first for me. Lovely. Let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and you'll probably see where it's come from. It's that. Now, it reminds me of a very crude seal matrix. But I don't know. I am in the Roman area, where I've had a few coins, a couple of sort of small broken fibulas. So, might just be an off-cut piece of bronze. But it gives me that sort of feeling as though it's been shaped. Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. Had quite a nice little find here. It's very small, but it looks like I've got a little Roman minim, which will be my first one of 2021. That's brilliant. I mean, it looks like a Roman minim, but that could be older. I said that about one of these little... I think it is a Roman minim. Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll see what else we find. Here we go, folks. I just had an interesting find here, and I think this is part of one of those snake type finger rings. It's very polished on the inside, as though it's probably been worn against a finger, and I think this is a fragment of one of these snake type spiral finger rings. I found one very near here last year that was more intact than this. It had a few spirals on it, and a few people messaged me and said, oh yes, that looks like an Iron Age finger ring. There's a bit of a bump on there. But that's what I think that is, so that's a nice find. It opens up new ideas for this particular area I'm in, because I haven't found much on this particular spot in the past. I think I had one hammered coin here, and that's about all. But finding that here is interesting, because it widens the search area. So that's good, I'm pleased with that. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks. I just had quite a nice find here. You can see just down here where it's come from. How about that? That's lovely. That's come from just down there in front of my spade there. That's brilliant. It's got some nice detail on this as well. I should be able to gently clean that up, give it a soak. That's all I do. And I'll take some pictures. That's lovely. It's got the remains of the catch plate there for the pin. That's brilliant. Anyway, we'll carry on. That's lovely. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got ourselves another quite nice little find. It's come from just down there. And it's another, if it will focus, another little, what's left of a Roman coin. Yes, there we go. I'll take some photos. Can't see a lot on this one. See a vague bust on there, I think. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We got ourselves another, what's left of a Roman coin fragment. There we go, that looks quite nice. See a figure standing on the back there. I think on the other side, yeah, on the other side, you can just see a bust on there, look. That's nice. Pity it wasn't more intact. Lovely. Let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got ourselves another one. As you can see where it's come from. There we go. Lovely. See more detail on this one. You can just make out two figures standing on the back. There's even some writing around the side of this. Brilliant. Great, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Well, this one is in a bit worse for wear, but we've got another one. How about that? Quite badly worn, this one, but that's still a Roman fibula. It's got what's left of the catch plate at the bottom there. Now, I've had a couple of Roman fibula ends, the catch plate ends again. I've had quite a few off this patch here on this particular field, and I've had a couple more today, so I'll show those in the finds at the end of this video. If you've stuck it this far, then well done, because I know this video is probably a big one, but probably one of the biggest ones I've done and uploaded. But like I say, I wanted to include all the best finds really that I've had from yesterday and today. So if you manage to watch it to the end, or even watching it in two or three bits, then that's great. But that's another fibula, look. So 2 Roman fibulas, a couple of Roman fibula pieces, and a couple of Roman coins. That's brilliant. Anyway, let's carry on. I've still got the rest of the afternoon to go as yet. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got an unusual one here. It's that, look. Now, it feels like lead. Obviously decorated very well, but it's got iron in either end. I thought it was part of a fibula at first, but it's definitely lead. So I've never seen anything like that before. Especially it's got the iron in it at the end. You can see the telltale signs of iron corrosion there. That's unusual. I expect there's somebody out there that might know what this is. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got ourselves another Roman coin. I'm starting to lose count now. You can just see a bust on there, but you can't see the face so much because it's got a bit of corrosion on this side. Anyway, let's carry on. We'll see what the next one is. Bye for now. Oh, by the way, I am at the moment I'm not using my tripod or the microphone on my phone, so I am sorry if you're getting lots of wind noise. It's a bit blowy today, but it's not too bad. If you're noticing a difference, then that is why. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got another Roman coin. It's come from just down there. It's a decent depth actually, and I can't make out much on this one because it's quite a big one. But that's definitely what's left of a Roman coin. And most of the Roman coins I've been getting from here have been quite small, what I would call sort of medium-sized ones. But this is quite a big one. This one. So that's interesting. Another one. Right. We'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find, and it's another coin. You can see where it's come from, but it's not a Roman this time. We've got ourselves a nice little hammered coin. Look, it's very small. I guess it's a farthing. You can see E, D, W and A on the right hand side there, from 1 to the 3 o'clock position. So I'm guessing it's an Edward. Lovely. What a day I've had today. Had the Roman coins, the 2 Roman fibulas, now a little hammered coin. Lovely. Let's carry on. Like I say, this video is going to be very long. Anyway, let's see what comes out next. Right, there we go, folks. I'm now back at my car, but what a brilliant last couple of days I've had. Like I said, I think I mentioned before, I have literally picked the best finds from the last couple of days to put into this bumper issue, if you like, video. I know it's a long one. If you've managed to get to the end, then thank you very much for sticking with it. But like I said before, I do suggest probably coming back a couple of times if you can't watch all of it in one go. But I'll be back out again next Saturday. Probably come back here actually, to this spot here. It's been quite good today. Some of the last finds, or the most recent finds in the video that you would have seen, have all come to my X35 11-inch coil with my usual settings, but I did try the later part of today, or halfway through the second half of today, I did have it on 17 kilohertz, and that seemed to be working quite well, so I might stick to that. But anyway, I just wanted to finish this video off by saying it's good to be back since Christmas. It was before Christmas was the last time I was out, so I hope you've enjoyed my last couple of days as much as I have. But anyway, I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll see you all again next week.